everyone, this is Carla Rebecca and I have another card for you guys today. So I'm going to be using the Simon Says Stamp You Are Pawesome stamp set plus the coordinating die set, as well as the W+9 Design Studio Unforgettable stamp set with its coordinating die set as well. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp out the dog and the cat from the You Are Pawesome stamp set. And I'm going to stamp the 3 little elephants plus the balloon and some of the accessories like the bow tie and the birthday hat. So I'm just stamping those out with Stays On black ink. And I'm doing this on watercolor paper because I'm going to be coloring them in with watercolor pencil crayons. Now I'm not going to use all the images in the end. In the end I think I only used about 4 of the images plus the balloons and some of the accessories. When coloring in these images, all I do with the watercolor pencil crayons is I just create an outline around the image, and then using my water pen, I pull the color into the rest of the image. Like that, I keep it nice and light, and I can add a little bit of dimension by going in afterwards and adding in some shading. Alright, so I'm just going to put on some music and fast track through the coloring of the images. Now that I've finished coloring in all my images, I just ran them through my die cut machine and used the coordinating dies just to cut out all the little images. Makes my life a lot easier rather than having to cut them out with scissors. But you can cut them out with scissors if you don't have the coordinating die set. So I'm positioning my card the way I want it to be. I wanted it to be like a building, and that's why I have the 4 squares cut out like if they were windows. And the animals are just going to be coming out through the windows. I'm also going to be adding a happy birthday in the center of the card. Now, to make the happy birthday sticky, I used the XYRON machine. This is an amazing machine, must have for all scrapbookers. It's so great. This one's the smaller version, so it's only about 1 inch wide that you can put images through. But what you do is you put the image through it, and then it ends up making your image like a sticker. And it makes it a lot easier when you're putting on these very skinny, detailed images that you need to put glue on the back. So what I've done with my happy birthday, I've put it on some foam tape. Now I die cut the happy birthday on a piece of foam. Sorry, I put it on a foam paper. I die cut the happy birthday on the foam paper, and then I stuck my happy birthday sticker on top of that foam just to give it a little bit of dimension and to make it a little bit stronger. Now I'm also going to be putting this again through my XYRON machine. It's okay if the foam gets a little bit squished up. It's gonna lift up afterwards. Just give it some time, it will come back to its original shape. So it's okay for it to be squished a little bit. Now that that's all done, I'm putting some Scor-Tape all along the back of my window page. Scor-Tape is a very strong tape, and I like it because it's thin. I can put it on pretty much any paper no matter what the width is. It's really great, it's strong, and I know it's going to stand. It's not going to fall off. So to start off, I'm only releasing the Scor-Tape on the center because I'm going to be lifting the upper and the bottom edges of my card to be able to put the images behind. And again, I'm using my XYRON machine to put all my images through it and just pass them through to turn them into stickers. It is a lot easier than having to put glue on the back or double-sided tape on the back. Now, because I decided to use two of the elephants, I decided the elephants were going to be on opposite sides. One on the top left and one on the bottom right. And then the cat's going to be coming in from the top, like if it were chasing after the balloon that the elephant's holding. And then the dog on the bottom left, just there wishing a happy birthday. Now, I wanted to make it look like the elephant was holding the balloon. And to do that, I just cut a little bit above the nose and I put the balloon behind. But I didn't like how the rest of the string was sticking out. So I just cut off the rest of the string and just put a little bit behind so it still looks like he's holding it and the rest of the string is just behind him. Now I'm releasing the rest of my Scor-Tape just so I can adhere everything down now that I know where I want everything to be. And I'm just cutting off the excess of the images that are behind the window so that they don't get seen. So now I'm just adhering the happy birthday down onto the center of my sheet. Now something you'll notice here that I did is I didn't position it ahead of time, and so I actually have the Y falling over the edge. And just to fix that, I'm going to put some washi tape on the sides of the card, on both sides. It's just gonna make my card a little bit bigger. This is okay. I make my own envelopes, so it's all right. It'll fit into whatever I make. If you don't make your own envelopes, you can try repositioning the happy birthday. Now, the tape that comes on to make the stickers from the Zion is very strong, so it was ripping up some of my paper when I did try to do that, so I didn't want to be repositioning my letters. So I just added a little bit of washi tape and it made my card look a little bit bigger, and now my Y wasn't hanging in space. And I found that with this washi paper, it made my card look even more like a building with windows. So it worked out. And now I'm just cutting off the edges of the washi tape, taking off the excess. Now, washi tape isn't the strongest of all tapes. It's a really good repositionable tape. So what I've done is I've added a little bit of Scor-Tape on the tops and the bottoms just to make it more secure, so I know it's not gonna fall off when it is being delivered. And there you go, the card is pretty much finished. I wanted to add a little bit more detail to it, so I added my Wink of Stella pen. Now, I was using what I thought was the clear Wink of Stella, and I didn't think that it would be leaving a white residue on the back. So if you do know any information on the Wink of Stella pens, please let me know what you think would be the best option for me to use. I definitely want to use Wink of Stella. I've heard so many great things about it. I just got to learn a little more. And then I did go in and use some glossy accents to add a little bit of dimension to the birthday hat, the bow on the cat, and as well as the collar on the dog. Now, because I didn't like how the Wink of Stella looked, I went in with some glitter afterwards. It brought a little bit back of the color and it added the glitter that I was looking for to the balloons. And I did also add some glossy accents to the happy birthday just to make it pop up a little more and give it a little bit of shine, and it just added that final touching to the card. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me a comment. Let me know about that Wink of Stella pen because I really would love some advice on that. And let me know if there's anything else you guys like to see. If you like watching my videos and want to keep up with them, please remember to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.